Howdy y'all and welcome to Lax Lives. I think it's time we play a little 7 Days to Die. Well, I was going to start over with a new world, but I read that maybe they're going to be updating this weekend, so I didn't see the point in starting a new world and then starting a new world. So we'll hold off until the update. I made it back to my base, but obviously... why didn't you craft? I thought I told you to craft before. Obviously things aren't right at all. And all of the world is on the other side of the giant cliff face. It made a square, sort of. Well, I guess that's not really square, but that's all cliff face. Oh, you know what? I died over here. I tried to get down, and I tried to get down at the end of the last episode and slid down the side of the mountain, and then when I started I forgot about that, and when I started the world back up, or joined my game or whatever, I was back on top of the cliff, so... Dang, buddy. Somewhere over here. I died. Where did I die? I still haven't looked at what's coming up in the next episode. I just keep reading that it's going to be a huge update. And probably should take some time to look to see what that's going to be all about. Back off, nurse. Oh, nice. Oh, there it is right here. Alright, I need to make some arrows. And then that'll get me a bow. With some arrows. And then I'm just trapped inside a weird walled off. Right there is where I tried to get down earlier, I think. Fell through that crack into the void. Yeah. Or maybe there, who knows. I wonder if that's, well, no, because you don't get edges like this, do ya? I did see there were some more buildings out and about in the desert here that we can explore, so let's head over and see what we can find in this one. Seeing as how my town is searched out. It's so weird. I don't understand, I guess, exactly what had happened here. That the entire thing is just inside this hole in the ground. I don't know where I died to lose all my stuff, though. Oh no, I didn't die, did I? The game reset my character, didn't it? Yeah. I started with nothing. Get back. Wow. She was tough. She's been going down. Aw. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch anything yet. I mean, I watched some stuff, but I didn't watch Into the Badlands. That was gonna be my plan, and then when I turned on my DVR, there were a couple of season finales of some comedy shows I watched. Actually, I think one was the series finale, which is a little sad. I really like The League, And I mean, I'm not into sports or anything, but the league was really funny. And I believe that was the series finale. I'm pretty sure I've read that this was their final season. So no more league. I don't know that this. I mean, it was really funny, but I don't know if it was as good as 2 seasons ago when they burnt down a house in the series finale or season finale. The league is it's a fantasy football group that have known each other since high school, and so they're I don't know. They're really funny, and the season finale 2 seasons. I think it was 2 seasons ago. One of their fantasy team members. Well, they always have some weird person on the team every season. Like this season, one of the people was a coin. And the coin, they just flipped a coin to let it make all its decisions. And the coin won! The coin won the league. But 2 seasons ago, I think it's 2 seasons ago, I keep saying that, but one of their guys was dying. I can't remember if he actually died or if it was all faked. I don't know, because they're always doing huge pranks on each other. And so in his will, once again, though, I don't remember if he actually died or if it was just a prank, but I think he died. In his will, he left them the beach house as the prize for the league, and so they all went out, and one of the guys, I don't think they really like him. He's a weird guy, and so they're very upset that he was going to win the beach house, and by the time it was all over, I forget what they were trying to fake, but it involved fire, and by the time they were done trying to fake whatever it is they were trying to do, they actually set the beach house on fire. Which is funny. And so, then the guy won, but he won a beach house that was burnt to the ground. Oh, man. I was going to say, didn't I make a bunch of arrows? Where's the rest of my arrows? And, and then, partway through the series, they started, holy crap, man. They are dropping med kits left and right today. Part of the way through the series, I didn't even see her. They, come on. They added a loser's trophy. Or maybe the loser's trophy was always there, actually. Just when it started, it wasn't special, and then and then they added to it over the course of the show. I don't know. It's one of my favorite comedy shows, and it's kind of sad that I believe this was its final season. Yeah. That's some really funny stuff this season, though. The ending joke was pretty funny. The one guy they don't like was dating the ex-girlfriend of one of the guys, and then they got married, and she ended up being pregnant by the end of the series or season. And while they were having a weird party, a gender party, where they invited everybody over and then would reveal the gender of the baby. One of the guys did the math and figured out that the baby actually was the ex's and not the husband's. So then he had a dream on whether or not to tell that the baby was the ex's instead of the husband's, and he decided not to tell. And then one of the other people figured it out too, and she's like, "You cannot tell him. This unmentionable is unmentionable." And he's like, all right. And then he's like, what about its 18th birthday? And she's like, oh, well. And so the the final thing they showed was on the kid's 18th birthday, the guy showing what he believed to be his son, that he is now part of their fantasy football league, and that he now has his own account on the fantasy boards where they trash talk each other. Wasn't that door open a second ago? Just gonna go outside then. And so then they all got together on the day he was born, and they sang him his song, and then they left it until his 18th birthday when he joined the league. And then the song was Andre's not your father. And then they revealed that it was the other guy. And then it ended with welcome to the boards, or welcome to the league, and that was his opening trash talk message on the football league. It was pretty funny. They were horrible people. They were horrible to each other, and that makes me laugh. It's a very funny show. Not particularly appropriate for most people, I would imagine, but I enjoyed it. Well, I'm going to leave these zombies to have this house. I'm just going to move on. They can have whatever's in that last room. I don't care. We'll go over here to these tents. Let's see what's in these tents. I think there's tents here and tents right on the other side. So we will go check those tents out as well if we got time here. So next time should be the new version, new world. Maybe I'll read something before I go in. I kind of like to go in. This isn't a tent. This is not where I thought I was. It looked like a tent. It was a garage. It's a garage out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, are you inside? You're inside. Why don't you get over here and help me break down this wall? Huh? Come on, Crawley. Oh! Dang it! Killed by Crawleys. Man. Yeah, respawn me on my bed. I should probably take my torch with me, huh? That way I can see what I'm doing. Use my torch to be able to figure out where I'm going here. It's a little dark, but I can at least be able to see if I bring my torch with me, so that will be helpful. And somewhere out here we can get back to my stuff. The other show that had a season finale that I watched this morning instead of Into the Badlands was You're the Worst, which is my favorite rom-com ever. I love that show. It is so funny. So funny. And they had their season finale this week. That was pretty good too. They the season's been about well, it's had like three themes going. One was whether or not the one guy should or one of the guys was started a relationship with a woman, and they seem to be getting along really well, and then the main couple, she revealed that she has chronic depression, and so she hit one of her depressed times, and she told him that he couldn't fix her, and not to try, and so they had some, rough patch this season, but it was pretty good. The other person, there's like four couples that it's about, so and then the other guy, it's the main character. I can't think what his name is. Jimmy, and then Jimmy and I am so terrible with names. Oh, dang it! Well, that didn't work. That guy punched me to death. Jimmy and Gretchen is the main couple. And then Gretchen's best friend and her sister. Gretchen's best friend, I don't know. Anyways, the best friend and her husband had split up at the end of last season, and so she was trying to figure out how to. The friend was trying to figure out how to operate on her own without someone to take care of her, because she had never been forced to do anything for herself. She's really funny too, and then Jimmy's roommate. I can almost remember what their names are, but I am horrible with people's names. Horrible. I can't remember them for anything. I can remember what they look like. I just can't remember what their names are. And Edgar. There we go. You think I watched 26 episodes of someone, I might be able to remember what their name is. Edgar is Jimmy's roommate, and so he started a relationship with this woman that seems to be a great fit for him. And so they're probably going to be the happy couple. And then the best friend's sister used to date Jimmy. And Jimmy and Gretchen met at the best friend's sister's wedding, and her husband is really bizarre. He's kind of like a frat guy, only, he's a doctor, but he acts like a frat guy. And so he him and his wife, the best friend's sister, are having a baby, and so their whole thing has been about how much money she spends, and how she basically only married him because he had money, and He's in some weird pseudo-sexual relationship on the internet with a woman who tells him what to do with his money. And so he has spent all his money on this woman on the internet because she tells him how to spend his money. And, which is just bizarre. But, and then the best friend's husband met a woman who's just like him. And so they were together most of the season. But the season finale here, Gretchen finally, well, not finally, but Gretchen's depressive episode got over. And so she's back to being semi-normal. And then she revealed that she's never gone to a doctor for it. And she doesn't take medication for it. And so she was just depressed because she always took care of it herself before, and she's never gone to see a doctor about being depressed. And so he was very upset, and so they went to their gender party, and while they were there, he got really drunk. Gretchen showed up at the end of that party. I don't know what she was doing before that. And then the best friend found out she was pregnant with her ex-husband's baby, and then so she got caught up in the moment, and he broke up with his girlfriend and decided to get back together with her. I don't know why I was going to go up there. There's nothing on top of the water tower. And and then he tried to get her to come back to him because, she's pregnant with his child. And so at the end of the episode, she finally decided to go back with him. And then it ended with them riding down the road in his motor scooter with a sidecar, and he's on the motor scooter with his helmet and goggles on, with a big old smile on his face, and she's sitting in the sidecar going, "I can't believe I've agreed to do this," on her face. And and then Jimmy got really drunk and told people things, and so then Gretchen took him home, and because he said it was his turn to be taken care of, and so she took him home. And then the next morning when he woke up, she told him that she was going to go see a doctor about her depression, and oh no, it was the next morning. It was later that night, after he'd sobered up a little bit, and she was sitting out on the stoop smoking, and he came out and sat down next to her, and that's when she told him she was going to go see a doctor. Actually talked to a doctor about her depression, and then and then she goes, "You told me some horrible things." And he's like, "Can we please not mention what I said?" And she's like, "All right, we won't mention it, but I love you too." Which is funny. That one's You're the Worst. I love that show. It's so funny. But yeah, I catch Into the Badlands. It's on my DVR. I just usually I wait to record until later in the afternoon. Pre-work in the morning. Hence the kind of stuffed up head still. I haven't taken any medication yet today. I usually save that before I go to work. This cold, I tell you, it seems to have mutated though. Coughing feels like it's 99% gone. I've only had that for about 4 weeks now, and but now I've got kind of a stuffed up head. But I'm not sure if that's just my normal sinuses weather change does me in every year. And we are currently in a, oh, it's 50 degrees today. It's 30 degrees today. And that just, I've had a horrible headache for 2 days now. Well, not today. Today it seems to be gone, but the last 2 days, headache. Not fun. Not that you care, but usually not so sniffly when I'm recording videos. I should have taken something when I got out of bed. But tonight, not that. Look at the dead bunny body rolling down the hill. That's what you get for hopping into the cactus over and over. Good, now I've got some zombie bait. Pull them all on me. I seriously tried to come down the mountain next to 2 tents that were right next to each other, and I don't understand why I can't find them now. They're right along the wall. That's why I've been running along the wall like this. Because I thought we could investigate some of this stuff. I apparently also didn't set my time as long as I had before. We're almost out of time for the day, too. What, with the giant wall blocking all the sun? Whew. I don't think I tried to come down that. Man, look at how tall that wall is. Is there build height in this game? Because I think that wall might reach it. But next time should be the new world, new version of the game. We'll be on 13. Been on 12.5 for a while. I don't want to say this has been the longest run on a version, but it's got to be pretty close. I watch videos of other people play sometimes, and I know one of the big gaming groups just started playing it not too long ago, and I always hear him saying how the game was unplayable when it came out, but I've been playing since day one, and I honestly felt like day one the game just could have been what it was. It makes me a little sad when they say that, but I've been playing since day one. Day one it came out, I made a video, and I don't know. I mean, I like the additions they've done to it. Don't get me wrong, it is a different game a little bit now than when it started. It's more robust, and I assume that the next update is just going to make it even more robust. But if you were going to release a zombie-themed, Minecraft game, when it first came out, it was done. I don't understand. I mean, I didn't play multiplayer. I will admit that. So maybe they're talking multiplayer. I know the multiplayer's been updated many, many times. But there's a giant hill on my own here. But I am looking forward to the update. I don't know what's in it. I'll probably watch a trailer before I start playing, just so that's a weird looking rock. So I know it's snowing in the desert. So I know what to expect, maybe a little bit. Because I know people are talking about major changes, and I have been ignoring the posts. Because I don't want to know about the major changes until I can experience it. Well, I don't know. If you don't know about the major changes, you know. Like, I didn't know there were steel picks in the game until I saw it in a video, and that was a major change. I really ought to read the patch notes, I guess. I used to. I didn't read the 12.5 patch notes. I don't know. I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of sad this world didn't stick around. I was going to keep this world going if I could for the next update. But I don't think I can keep a world where I'm going to have to build a skyscraper to get out of this hole in the ground that they've got me in. I cannot believe those tents disappeared. I don't know. What the heck, man? Look, we've done gone all the way. I mean, we are at new territory for me down here. We've gone so far. And maybe it was across the top of the map. I guess I didn't just go across the top of the map. Here's a tent. Now it's time to end the episode. I found some tents. Not the ones I was looking for, I don't think, though. Alright, well, I am going to call it here. It is time for me to leave for work. And we've been at this video as long as I normally do a video, so I think that's a good spot. Next time should be 13. Maybe. And, yeah. I don't know. If not, then I guess we will play some more down in my hole here. There was a hole. Biggest hole you ever did see. Alright. Click like, subscribe, be sure to catch the next one. I will talk to you later.